Hello and welcome or welcome back. This video is if you have a home that is just in utter chaos and you need control over it. Is that funny?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to do a 30-day challenge, and I pulled a 30-day challenge from Clutterbug. She's on YouTube and the socials probably. I'll link her website down below. You can get a free book with her 30-day challenge. I need to put a disclaimer here because it's 30 days, but I am impatient. And I don't want to take 30 days to do it. The perk of this challenge is that you're only supposed to take about 5 minutes and do a different category. And should I just aim to do only that? Yes, of course. But I can't. I need it to be done sooner because I'm impatient. Will I burn myself out? Stay tuned. We'll see. I'm also going to go out of order because I do kind of like to check off rooms at a time and not necessarily sections, but it's the way I want to do it. And I'm allowed to bend, or this is my video, I'm allowed to bend the rules if I want. If that's going to drive you nuts, just go in order. Just go in order and do one at a time. You'll be done in 30 days. So without further ado, let's get started. Fridge time. I do try to tackle this when I do the groceries, and I am pretty good at sticking with that regularly, but with the holidays and everything, this has just not seen a whole lot of love. So, it's just time to tackle this. It's honestly about 2 hours after I just did the fridge because my daughter really wanted to play hair salon, and so we did that, which was great. Anyway.
Mom, there's a monster.
There's a monster?
Yeah.
Oh no. Okay, so let's do this freezer. Also, this is why we declutter, okay? I have 1, 2, 3 bags of corn. I bought another bag of corn today at the grocery store because I thought I didn't have any. So this is why we do this. There's another half bag of corn. Luckily, I actually didn't have too much that was expired in the freezer, which is good. I do feel like the perk of having such a small freezer is I can't store that much in there, and I feel like the food does get used frequently. It's not really forgotten about, minus the 4 bags of corn that I had in there. I do think I'm gonna stop there for today. I was gonna try to tackle one other project, but that's not happening. I'll see you tomorrow. Let's declutter this section, shall we? I am in no way a professional declutter organizer. However, that being said, I am pretty good at decluttering. I'm not someone that holds a lot of sentimental value with stuff. I enjoy doing it. I have fun with it. I recognize that that's not going to be the case for everybody. But one pro tip when you go to declutter is have everything set up ready for you to declutter the space. And what I mean by that is you don't need to have it clean. Like, as you can see here, like, this space is not clean and put away. But what I do mean is when you go to declutter, do you have the things ready in advance? So I have a trash bag for any trash that might be in this area to get pitched. As you can see, there's already some stuff in it because I was cleaning up the living room and threw some things in. And then you have your donate. So you want to have that stuff right there with you so you're not having to travel and run back and forth and do all of that. Like, save yourself the hassle on that end. This little bag that I'm gonna put up here, this is all of our like hats and gloves and all that. I went through that, made sure we have all matches, and it's all stuff still that we wear. It's an Athleta bag that I use for this. I could buy like a really cute basket. I've been looking at the thrift store and I just haven't found one yet, and I don't want to pay full price for one because baskets are everywhere in thrift stores. So this is what we use for now, and it works totally fine. And
I'm hungry.
okay. She's very hungry. I need to get her a snack. New Year's Eve today, and I'm still holding on to some Halloween candy. Okay, so here's where I kind of get to knock out two things at once because I'm still in this entryway area of where we walk in. This is just like a broom closet here. Not too much exciting in there, but I'll still clean through it. And then up here, this is all of our like mail storage, sunglasses, like that kind of stuff. And the one box does say junk mail, so I'm just gonna knock that out now because I'm doing this area. So get two done in one section. One thing I will share though is I do this organizing system with folders. So this one says to file, like to get put away, to take care of, to pay, to mail, to shred. This is really helpful just with like when I'm opening up mail, sometimes I don't want to necessarily tackle everything in that minute. So to be able to organize this and then come back to these folders, pull them out, move stuff to the shred folder once it's been tackled. I've been doing this for a couple years now and I definitely still use this system, so definitely recommend. I have. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Oh, yes. Oh my gosh, I love it. Oh, it's so good. I think I'm only gonna do one more thing for now because I got a little bit more energy to do it, but then I do just kind of want to do like a general house pickup. So let's organize these kitchen counters quick and then we're gonna call it for today. All right, this is gonna be it for today. I can kind of feel myself losing steam a little bit. I'm gonna also actually drink this coffee finally. So I'm gonna call it here, but see you tomorrow. Good morning and Happy New Year. It is New Year's Day. I think I'm going to tackle the pantry today. I don't have a like pantry closet situation. We just have our kitchen cabinets. So I'm going to do that. I've been kind of dreading it because I know it's been such a throw zone. Yeah, here we go. Also, you're gonna see me filling stuff up with jars. Like you'll see a lot of jars in the after shot, like the before and after. I have not bought anything. I just have a back stock. I have like this Lazy Susan cabinet here that I just keep the jars. So I just have this back stock that I use when I'm doing exactly things like this. Also, I saw this Instagram reel the other day that kind of made me chuckle because he was like, oh wow, you're like taking this and pouring it into a container, but then you still have this left. So now you have two things to store, which I do totally understand. It is totally valid. However, if you have a small kitchen or a small storage, I do feel like it's beneficial because this does take up more room than just the solo jar. I have one cabinet above my fridge that's like a designated backstock area. And so I put all the bigger bags there. Just like another example, like I have this big bulky bag because we do a lot of Costco shopping, and this jar just stores easier in the cabinet than this bag does. So I'm just gonna refill this. When it's filled, I put this back in the back stock cabinet. So I have a bunch of stuff that's going to be going into back stock. I pulled out stuff from my back stock to refill some things. And then what I do is I just keep a note on my phone about what I have in my back stock. That way, if I run out, I just always pull this up and I'm like, oh, I do have more coffee filters, I'll grab them. Or if I don't see coffee filters, I'm like, okay, I gotta get more coffee filters. Clearly I should do this with my freezer, as we learned yesterday, because I had 4 bags of corn in there. But I do this with all the dry goods, and the system works well. So hopefully if you're kind of struggling with that, maybe this can be helpful for you. Please excuse my very red face right now. I just really need to get a shower, and I wash my face, put my product on, and it always makes my face red. It will calm down, I promise. I have 2 food cabinets left to go, so I'm going to do those really quick because then we're going to celebrate New Year's Day with my brother and sister-in-law. So I'm baking some bread. I already have one lift done. I got another one to go. But I do want to get these last 2 food cabinets done, and then I think that's going to wrap up this video, and then we'll continue and pick up on the kitchen in the next one. Not trying to turn this into like health corner, but I just found a few things which was exciting for the kids. I do like to try to avoid like red dye and all like the fake coloring. I just think, you know, we can use actual things to make the colors. So Trader Joe's has sprinkles that have no fake processed dyes. I don't really know the correct verbiage to use. Whole Foods has all these cool sprinkles that are all in different colors, no fake dyes. And then Target, I got actual like food dye, but there's no like artificial stuff in it. Like they use like turmeric, vegetable juice, things like that. So anyway,
Hey, Mom,
if you care about that too.
Mom, there's a page I found that.
All right, that's gonna wrap up today's tasks. I need to get to the dishes before we leave, but it definitely feels nice to get a jump on the cabinets. The cabinets feel the most intimidating to me just because it feels like the most work. So maybe I should have started there to get it over with, but I didn't. But at least all the food cabinets are done. We'll do the rest of the cabinets at another time. I do realize that I kind of have already been going in order. There's a couple that I jumped around on, but for the most part, I'm actually kind of going in order of the chart. So thanks so much for joining me for part 1 of this series. I'm thinking it'll be about 4 videos, but who knows? We'll see. Anyway, thank you so much for joining, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Do you want to wave bye?